Today we're going to be talking about what you should check out and what you should discover on your first visit to Conroe, Texas. Hi y'all, my name is Jordan Schilleci, broker, owner of Joe & Co. At Joe & Co, our goal isn't just to be your realtor, it's to be your resource. So I'm going to be sharing one of my favorite resources with you today, and it's actually our website and blog. And the blog post that we're going to be going over today is called Your Visit to Conroe, Texas. And it's under the category First Visit. So we have tons of these blog posts and I'll kind of show them to you, but let's go ahead and jump over to the website and blog. So if I assume you're looking at the screen right now, you will see on the left side of the page our Joe & Co website, and our Joe & Co website has tons of awesome buttons and a really good navigation up here. And if you scroll down, you can see we categorize by city here on the right side of the page. And then underneath that, you have access to all of our categories. The category we're going over today is First Visit. Where's F, Jordan? Okay, so First Visit right here. And then I already have it pulled up on the right side of the page. The most recent one is going to be the Conroe, Texas First Visit blog post. So I'm going to click on that one and it will pop you up to your first visit to Conroe. So all of them are a little bit unique. I didn't stick to the same template, so let's dive on in. The very top of the blog post, we're talking about restaurants y'all should try. So you have Broth and Brine. This is a very creative, healthy food option. Then you have the Red Brick Tavern. It's American pub style cuisine. They have homemade pizzas, craft beer, unique cocktails, and live music, which is amazing. It's in a really cute part of town as well. A more fine dining and spirits, so that's going to be your Italian food that's known for seafood and steak. You have the Wasabi Bistro, so Asian and sushi, another Italian restaurant that is family owned and operated. Vernon's Country Catfish is to die for. It's one of my favorite places to go. I used to eat there once a week with a really good lender friend of mine. And then you have Papados, so this is a chain, but definitely a Texas staple. And you also have Papacitos, not too far away. The Toasted Yolk is a really good breakfast restaurant. I believe this one is in Portofino, one of my favorite shopping centers. And then you have the 105 Cafe, so mom and pop restaurant with vintage charm, American cuisine, really cool option. Fajita Jack's is my favorite Mexican food. So Tex-Mex on the water. Sometimes they have live music. So they have this big patio that overlooks the water. It's one of my favorite places to go when we're on the boat. And then Mama Juanita's is also really amazing. And what I love about this place is they have a gluten-free menu. And then we dive on into these food trucks. So I'm really horrible at pronouncing words. Y'all know this, so I'm not even going to try to pronounce the K word, the M word. I can barely say Dracula. So Dracula's chimney cakes. So tons of really cool street food, barbecue, sandwiches, tacos, burgers, Mexican, really cool options. So again, don't forget, everything we talk about today is going to be linked down below. So do not forget to check the description box down below, the YouTube video. And then places to experience. So we have historical downtown Conroe, which my very first office is just a few blocks from downtown. I'm actually now in spring. We just bought 11 acres and we're developing it. And we're going to build this really cool 10,000 square foot office. I'm so excited. But downtown Conroe has this really cool vintage feel. It's an actual square and you can circle around the what's it called? The courthouse. And it's the county seat, so Montgomery County. It's a really cool place. So historical streets, museum, boutique, restaurants, tons of live music. It's a really neat place to check out. And then you have 7 Acre Wood. This is a kid-friendly, family-friendly place. The children get to interact with animals via a petting zoo. There's mini golf, there's a zip line, and even pony rides on the weekend. And then one of my new favorite places that I haven't gotten to discover myself yet, but if you like to ride kayaks, which I do, I guess I don't have any pictures on my Instagram, but you know I love to hike via Instagram. But if you're visiting Conroe, you most likely want to experience a lake. A great way to do that is the kayak rental. So North Lake Conroe Paddling Company. So check that out for guided tours. If you are looking for a winery, if you're looking to have a little fun and let loose, the BE Winery, it's a 15-acre vineyard surrounded by piney woods and stunning views and really good wine. It's located in historical downtown Conroe. And then you have the Escape Place, so this is a really cool activity if y'all are looking to spend some time inside. Now let me go over some of the really good parks. So we have the Lake Conroe Park. It's a 13-acre park right on the lake with fishing piers, barbecue pits, picnic tables, and a roped off section. So with a beach entrance, this park is perfect if you're wanting to enjoy the water. And then we have the Lone Star Monument and Historical Flag Park. I believe this is right off at I-45. It's really cool place to check out and to take a walk. And then you have the Carl Barton Jr. Park. This is a 201-acre park. It has soccer fields, baseball fields, a large pond for fishing, covered playground for kids, and even some nature trails. And then we have the W. Goodrich Jones State Park. It's one of the largest suburban forests in the nation. It has tons of trails to explore, picnic tables, and even 2 lakes. And then one of my kids' favorite parks, if we're up in Conroe, is going to be the Candy Cane Park. It's a really good park for scooter rides. So this is the best one of my favorites. A 24-acre park, multiple playgrounds, an aquatic center. So think public pool, like when you're a kid, that's what you're getting at Candy Cane Park and the Poolplex. And then Conroe has a handful of movie theaters for the rainy days. So you have the Grand Theater 14, you have Star Cinema Grill, Escape at 1488, and the AMCA Metro Park Square 10, which is brand new. This whole shopping center is brand new. It's really neat. So definitely a shopping center to check out. Portofino is also a really good shopping center. You're right around the corner from the Woodlands. I don't think I have a shopping section of this blog post, but if you know me well, you know I love to shop, so definitely should have some shopping options. But Portofino is going to be the best place to shop, or the Woodlands, so you're really close to the Woodlands here in Conroe. So now maybe you're curious things you can do. So there is a calendar of events. You can check this link. We have a blog post with things to do in it, and it's going to have some of the same things on it, but just a shorter digest. Now let's check out these neighborhoods. April Sound is a gated community on Lake Conroe. It has golf course, pool, splash pad, tennis courts, boat launch. Now, you won't be able to access this community without a real estate agent, so keep that in mind. Same with Bentwater. Bentwater is also on Lake Conroe. I think it's technically in Montgomery, though. So April Sound has 200,000 to over $1 million. April Sound has condos, and so that's why you see that lower price point. If you're looking for new construction, we have lots of great options. Artavia is a brand new community with a unique playground, splash pad, fitness center, paddle boat, kayak rentals, nature trail, and an on-site cafe. I love Artavia. You just have to accept it does not have A-rated schools yet, so a lower rating in the school district. But over time, this is definitely going to be a really good neighborhood for people. It is up and coming and will eventually have really good schools. And then we have Barton Creek Ranch, so a conservative neighborhood, not a ton of amenities, but tons of stuff close by. And then you have Carriage Hills. Carriage Hills is on the north side of the Woodlands, same with Jacobs Reserve and Foster's Ridge, which is farther down on the list. These are going to be the same schools as the Woodlands, and each one has different amenities. So Carriage Hills has a pool, playground, trails, and tennis courts. Jacobs Reserve is newer. It's newer, bigger homes. So Carriage Hills has large lots. Jacobs Reserve has newer homes, higher price point, community pool, splash pad, playground, tennis courts, and a stocked fishing pond. Crichton Ridge and Crichton Woods, so these are where you're getting a little bit larger of a lot, larger home, more expensive home, 2 nature park, playgrounds, trails, pavilion, neighborhood pond with a waterfall and putting green. And I think you see it, but on the screen, if you're not paying attention, there are links for open house and houses for sale. So that's really cool. You have Deer Pines and Deer Trail 2, so a decent price point, more conservative, larger lot. Some of the homes are smaller. There's new construction in Deer Trail 2. Deer Pines is more established, if I remember correctly. Estates of Wedgwood Falls. So Wedgwood golf course is right there, nature trails. It's a secluded neighborhood. Foster's Ridge is going to be new construction and newer homes. They just introduced a modern line, so this is D.R. Horton. Again, this is the schools of the Woodlands. One of my favorite neighborhoods in Conroe is going to be Grand Central Park. They have a neighborhood pool, dog park, playgrounds, nature trails, a lake view, a lake house, tons of amenities. The dog park is awesome. This is one of my favorite neighborhoods. I always encourage people to check out. It does have all B-rated schools, which I think is really good. So you can see some of the new construction. You're seeing a little bit higher of a price point, but definitely love Grand Central Park. If you're looking for a little more established, you have Greystone Hills, resort style pool, slide, splash pad, trails, greenbelt. Harper's Preserve is new construction. It's on the east side of I-45, right near 242. Large pool, splash pad, playground, bocce ball, court, stocked fishing pond, nature trails. Really cool option if you want newer construction and new homes. I believe those are all B-rated schools as well. Heritage Reserve is another good one. Ladera Creek, Lake Creek Forest, Montgomery Creek Ranch, Meadows at Imperial Oaks, resort style swimming pool, toddler pool, splash pad, lake with fishing dock, playground, and miles of trails. Stewart Forest, Teeswood. I love Teeswood. It's definitely higher price point with larger lots, but that's going to be one of my favorite neighborhoods. If you can't tell, I kind of have like expensive taste, but definitely a really cool community. I know y'all all like watch $1 million listings, so I know I'm not alone. The Woodlands Hills is a new neighborhood. It's the same developer as the Woodlands. This is definitely an up-and-coming neighborhood, one of my favorites as well. I always forget about it because it's on the north side of town, but if you kind of want to be away, not necessarily away from things, but if you want to be off the beaten path, but still really close to I-45, Conroe, the Woodlands, 20 minutes away, the Woodlands Hills is going to be a really good option. Resort-style pool, lap pool, spray park, fitness center, tennis court, dog park, event lawn, playgrounds, and a 17-acre nature park. This is definitely one that you have to check out. So tons of new options in this community. Right now, new construction sales are really high. It's either 60 or 70% of my clients right now are going with new construction, so I would definitely keep it on the table. Watercrest on Lake Conroe is a good option. It's located on the lake, 2 community pools, a playground, ponds with waterfall, and a private boat ramp. And then parts of the Woodlands are in Conroe. So you have Alden Bridge and College Park, so master plan community of the Woodlands. A little bit of it's in Conroe. Most of it's in Spring. Another good portion is in Tomball, Magnolia, and Shenandoah. White Oak Estates has 1 to 5 acre lots, catch and release fishing pond, 2 parks, multiple playgrounds, and plenty of trails. Red Oak Ranch also has really big lots. Let's see if there is anything for sale in there right now. I know sometimes I click on the button, there's nothing. So definitely larger lot, really nice homes. So that's a 1 acre lot. And then Stillwater is another newer construction neighborhood. It's close to being built out. It has the same schools of the Woodlands like Foster's Ridge does, Foster's Ridge. So we're looking at smaller home for your money, so that's over $200 per square foot, but again, you're getting the Woodlands. So if you're curious so this link will take you to all of the open houses in the Woodlands, and tomorrow is a Friday, so 39 homes are being held open, all different price points, all different caliber of home, all different sizes. Boulevard Green at Vision Park is one of my favorites. Definitely check that out if you're looking for a lock and leave style of home. I would love to sell you one of those houses. I've shown a lot. I haven't gotten one under contract yet, but it's definitely made for a certain person with a certain lifestyle. So if you're curious, what are the neighborhoods with new construction? I got to drive through Old Kentucky Farms. I fell in love. And 12 Oaks is another really cool neighborhood that should be on this list that I fell in love with recently. So I just sold a house in 12 Oaks, but also got to drive through Old Kentucky Farms. Beautiful neighborhoods. Foster's Ridge, Grand Central Park, Harper's Preserve, Meadows at Imperial Oaks, Oak Estates at Jacobs Reserve, Old Kentucky Farms, Stillwater, Teeswood, the Meadows at Imperial Oaks, the Woodlands Hills, and Watercrest on Lake Conroe. Now, if you're curious where you're going to get the most bang for your buck, I would recommend driving around these neighborhoods: Barton Creek Ranch, Briar Grove, Imperial Oaks, Montgomery Creek Ranch, River Plantation, the Woods of Conroe, and Watercrest on Lake Conroe. Some really good options. I actually have a house for sale in here right now, so definitely one to check out. Now, there are going to be tons of other blog links located at the bottom of the Your First Visit blog post. So we have comparing the neighborhoods of Conroe, family-friendly and kid-friendly neighborhoods of Conroe, Texas. This is going to be where you're going to find the top-rated schools. What's the weather like in Conroe? Best neighborhoods in Conroe when it comes to new construction, things to do in Conroe, Texas relocation guide, 10 things you didn't know about Conroe. That's a really good one. And most of these have videos. So if you like watching a video, we just go on over to the YouTube channel, and check that out. So a whole bunch of the other ones we're going to go over next in a different video. But again, check out our local maps. So I was showing this to someone earlier, so I scrolled down, but here's a map of Houston, the Houston suburbs. Here's one of the front of the Woodlands. So no matter where you live, as long as you're 20, 30, 40 minutes from the Woodlands, you'll probably still spend a lot of time in the Woodlands. Cynthia Woods Mitchell Pavilion, the Koi Garden Pond. Here's Schilleci's if you want to check it out. Tons of really good hotels and restaurants and shopping. And the Woodlands Resort was just bought by Hilton Curio, so I'm so excited to see and watch what they do. You have the Woodlands Mall, and the Woodlands is all bikeable and walkable. Really cool place to experience. You have the villages. Now, if you're looking to live south of the Woodlands, that's what you're going to be in the Klein area. So here are my favorite places where the new office is going to be, and restaurants, shopping, and favorite neighborhoods. Now, this is the area that we're kind of talking about right now. This is where Conroe is. This is North Montgomery, and these are my favorite neighborhoods. These are the ones to not miss out on. If you're driving around, these are the ones you need to check out. So look for this link below, and those are the maps. We have free ebooks and relocation guides, so don't forget to check those out. Really, really good options. My favorite one is the best neighborhoods to let kids be kids, and how do property taxes work in Texas, moving to Texas ebook, and where to live in Houston. Those are really good ones. Now, I opened up this blog post, family-friendly and kid-friendly neighborhoods of Conroe. These are all the top-rated schools in Conroe, Texas. So there are only B-rated elementary schools in Conroe, Texas. There aren't any A-rated ones. Keep in mind, Conroe is the fastest-growing city in the United States. There's tons of growth and tons of change happening. I see on the horizon some of these schools turning into A-rated schools. But if you look really closely, they all have designations. I'm very satisfied and very happy with every school in Conroe, Texas, and I think you can be too if you give it a chance. So don't let the B rating scare you. These are fantastic schools. So then I pulled out the best neighborhoods that zone to these A-rated schools, and then I gave you some runner-ups, and there's links to homes for sale. Maybe Conroe isn't going to be your cup of tea. I would still recommend checking out the family-friendly and kid-friendly link. We have Spring, Texas, Klein, Texas, the Woodlands, Cypress, Katy, Conroe, Magnolia, and Tomball. I plan to make more of these. Those are the most popular ones, so I definitely recommend checking those out. But that is your visit to Conroe, Texas blog post. I'm trying to think if I forgot anything. I want to teach y'all 2 things. Don't judge whatever comes up on my channel. I'm sure it's my kids, and every single one of my kids watch my YouTube channel, so they definitely play with that. But anyways, so if you hit this little thing, you can search, like I'm trying to remember what I was talking about a second ago, but Conroe, Texas pulls up a whole how to vlog when you have no ideas. So you can see what I've been doing. I really want to do more vlogs, y'all. Like, this is inside of my life. This is inside of my brain. But anyways, so tons of really cool videos. So you just click the little magnifying glass and you can search the actual Joe & Co. YouTube page, and we have it categorized really well. So here are all the vlogs. They're boring. I need to get better at them. That's my goal. I signed up for a, what's it called? Cinematography class? Film class? Anyways, I'm really excited about it. And then one more thing. So remember, you can search the website with the same little hourglass, and then you hit the enter button. And then, yeah, I think that's it. So elephant in the room, if you're still watching, you're probably like, you and I are like this close. So elephant in the room, I did take my hair color back to natural, so I got rid of the blonde. I'll probably put some of the blonde back in, but for now we're just going all original, so hello new hair. But again, my name is Jordan Schilleci, broker owner of Joe & Co., where our goal at Joe & Co. isn't just to be your realtor, it's to be your resource. So please check out all of the amazing resources we went over today. If you look down below, you're going to see every single thing we talked about linked. In a second, you're going to see a couple videos pop up. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel. I will talk to y'all soon. Bye, guys.